Hello, my name is Sebbi, and welcome back to the coffee break in Minecraft. Today is Sunday, October 22nd, 2017. The first week of the lecture period is over and yeah, it was a busy week. It was a super busy week, not because I had to do so much teaching. Currently, I only have to do teaching in this AR/VR seminar, but at the start of December, the class starts for which I am responsible, and so I also have to organize this class. This class is related to a lecture of my professor. So there's also some work left to be done, and then there are so many other things I have to organize. Hence, I have to go to a lot of meetings. I have to talk to so many different people. My calendar is full. My calendar really is full with a lot of different appointments, and this trend continues for the next week. So. Oh wow, when I look at my schedule, then I don't know when I can do some work I really have to do, because I'm just in meetings, and so there's not much time left in order to do some writing or actual work, because most of the time I'm just organizing things, which is crazy. I know I talked about this in the past. And it's not the first time that crazy weeks like these weeks happen, and but yeah, it's crazy. It's when you see your calendar and they are just meetings inside of your calendar, and you start to question yourself. Okay, I need to prepare a paper. I need to put some work into an experiment I like to do soon, and yeah, when shall I do this? So it's interesting times. In addition to that, my car needs to be inspected this month, which means that can I think I can do this way. I can now turn this into a jack-o'-lantern, and now I can grab this one again. Horse, I'm not going to do this. I'm not jumping on your back so that my head is stuck in a tree again. No, I'm not doing this. So yeah, my car has to be inspected, and yeah, this is also a thing I need to do. So I really hope I can find, or I need to find the time next week, because if I can't get it done next week, things might be problematic, because then we are already at the end of this month, and wow, what is going on with the passage of time? Why is this? Why? Just why? I mean, to me, it's currently like, okay, wasn't it just last weekend? Really, we are having the next weekend now? That's overwhelming. I noticed this on Friday evening as I talked to a colleague of mine, and I said to her, well, wasn't it just yesterday that we talked about our plans for the weekend, and now we have the next weekend? What is going on? What's all of this with the passage of time? So yeah, no man indeed. So yeah, the result of all of this is that, wait, I remember one thing. I wanted to grow some trees because I need more leaves. I have no leaves left, and oak sapling. Okay, I have more than enough oak saplings. This is good. Let's grow some trees so that we do something different, instead of just installing lights. Just instead of illuminating the path, I'm now producing some stuff for this activity. So that's also a good task. And it really seemed to me as if I have spent even more time at work than ever before, which is just crazy. It's just crazy. It's of course interesting. It's nice because I have really awesome colleagues, and so tree, and so it's cool to also spend some time with them, having some friendly banter or some nice discussions and getting to know each other. So that's pretty cool, and I have a lot of fun. But on the other hand, when I notice, okay, I spent so much time this week at work, and it's just crazy. It's super crazy right now. But oh well, it is what it is, and here. Need to get my car inspected. I already talked about this. This is a thing. I think everyone has to do this. At least I heard also of those mandatory inspections in the States, and I guess UK has to do the same thing. I'm quite sure most of the countries, the modern countries, and maybe all around the world, it's necessary to get your car inspected to make sure that the car is in order, that there are no problems, no technical issues with the car that results in other people being endangered, because you might experience a failure with your brakes or so, and then you can't stop your car, and all those other things that can happen when the car is not really in order, and when there are some technical issues. So that's really a good thing. And personally, when I see other cars driving around, I think they should do those inspections more often. But on the other hand, right now, I basically I need more time. I need more time to get all those things organized. But yeah, I'm enough of this. Let's continue with the Iceland report. I really like to finish this project at some point, because I'm talking so much. For how many episodes have I recorded since I returned from Iceland? 3, 4. So I guess this could be the 4th episode or so. Wow. You see how crazy things are right now, and how crazy the whole passage of time situation is. I totally lose contact to everything. But let's continue with the Iceland report. Last time I stopped at the end of September, so September 30th was the last day I was talking about. This was the last rainy day, luckily the last rainy day. But yeah, the rain already caused some issues, as I talked about. Road got blocked, the road even got destroyed, sheep drowned. So okay, I guess I have more than enough leaves. I think I can collect those saplings, or will I collect them? Because I could also turn them into some wood. I can use wood, which wouldn't be so bad. Well, let's get 14 more oak leaves, and then I just chop down the tree. I think this is a good idea. So yeah, rain caused some issues, but on October 1st, October 1st, and we are approaching the end of October now. This is crazy. Oh man, time, what is going on? So much about my ex. I do have this efficiency. Well, let's use this one for chopping down this tree, because I don't want to run back up to the tower in order to craft a new axe. Let's just use this enchanted one and hope that it gets not too damaged in this process. This would be sad. Right, give me all that delicious wood. Pretty nice. What? Really? Sunset already? Oh man, what is going on? Yeah, October 1st. October 1st, beautiful day, sunny day. We decided to go hiking. I think it was in total a 15-kilometer hike or so. So it was an extensive hike, and the nature is just, it was blowing me away, because we hiked towards a mountain, a specific mountain, which has, how can I describe this? It's a very edgy mountain. So it's, yeah, hey, this is a perfect description. When you look over there, you see this sharp edge, this almost squared scenario over there. And it's a little bit similar at this particular mountain, which is just awesome, because normally in Iceland you don't have really those sharp edges. You have more, I don't want to call them rolling hills or so, but it's not, can I, yes I can. It's not that you really have very, very pointy mountains or so. It's more that you have yeah, the rolling mountains, and it's due to the fact of the ice age and the old glaciers that produced all of the landscape of Iceland, and yeah, so it's a little bit different, but there was this very, very sharp edge, and we wanted to get there. It was a nice hike, especially because it's really going through nature. So they have marked the path with some sticks, yellow sticks, but that's it. So there's nothing. There's not really a clear path, or so. You have to find your way yourself, and walk over rocks and steep slopes. So it's really more like an adventure going hiking there, which is awesome. This is really a thing I enjoy, and it's really a thing I miss here in Germany, because here we mostly have very, very broad paths and clear paths, and everything is secured and well constructed. But there you are just walking through the nature, which is awesome, which is super cool. Unfortunately, as we got to the point where we would have been able to see this breakthrough through the mountain, basically, because it's really like as if they broke through the mountain, and hence there's this sharp, edgy formation. There were clouds. There were clouds. Especially this specific part of the mountain was inside of the clouds, which was sad, and well, the clouds were moving, but unfortunately, easy. I want to get the apple, but not the sapling. Yes, thank you. This one part of the mountain, unfortunately, was inside of the clouds, so this was a little bit sad. And where's my horse now again? Horse, where are you? Man, why do I always lose my horse? There's my horse. So that's cool. Let's have a quick look at the travelogue, my photo-based travelogue. The place where we wanted to go was named Storrud. Yeah, you know my problem with Icelandic names and the correct pronunciation, but yeah, we went there to go hiking. The rain finally stopped. Watching the clouds move is amazing. Yes, this was really awesome, because we wanted to go to a mountain, so we were in the mountains, and where mountains are also valleys, and when you looked into the valley, you saw some clouds moving around, and you were at the height of the clouds, so you basically saw clouds moving past you, and that's beautiful. This is really, really awesome. This is really amazing, as I wrote in my travel log. So that's cool. Ow. Um, yeah, at some point, I also recorded one of my videos, my travelogue videos, my vlog videos, basically, at this point, and yeah, there was some light wind, and as you all know, I enjoy wind. Wind is really awesome. Wind is perfect, especially when it's strong wind and you feel it on your body. And so I wrote in my travelogue, I just like to stay here and continue to enjoy the wind. And this really describes this. I really felt it felt really to me like the perfect spot. It was beautiful. It was nice. It was just awesome. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, I really felt, okay, this is a perfect spot. This is an awesome spot. I was super happy there, and it was awesome. Unfortunately, on the way back, after we got to the point where we would have been able to see this sharp, edgy mountain, it started to rain again. Well, it was not strong rain or so, but yeah, clouds moved back in, and this of course was also cool, because then you were in the clouds and you were able to look down, and yeah, it really contributes to the whole watching the clouds move is amazing experience. So awesome, just awesome. It was a great day, and wind, hiking, rain, being the whole day outdoors is fantastic. Also, one thing that is super cool, we started at a parking place, quote unquote, and the weird thing is this parking place is in the middle of nowhere, but at this parking place they built 2 cabins, and they were super modern cabins with a huge glass front. Well, not really huge, but inside of one of the cabin was a toilet, and inside of the other cabin were some information about the region and some safety instructions and how to behave in the region and how to preserve the region and the nature. So that's super cool, but it's crazy when you think about, okay, I'm in the middle of nowhere, here's no one else around, and they built those modern cabins to inform about the Icelandic nature. And this is really a cool thing when you, yeah, I mean, middle of nowhere, and suddenly yeah, such a great place with with informative cabins and also interesting designed cabins. I mean, not just like something made out of wood or so. No, really with glass and concrete and interesting forms. It was. I can't even. I basically need to create this with Minecraft blocks, because it's really a very distinct shape they designed. So this is really, this also made my day. This was great. And yeah, so this was the, wow, I only talked about one day today. That's crazy. This was October 1st. October 2nd. Oh dear, October 2nd. A crazy day. Absolutely crazy day. As I said, road was blocked. We needed to go to the south. We basically were on the one side of the blocked road, and we needed to go just to the opposite side. Well, not completely, but it's about what was going on. So we basically would have just needed to get through this part where they had the flood and the landslides and the damaged road. But yeah, this was not possible. There was also no way through the Highlands. There are 2 main Highland roads where you can drive basically from the north to the south. The problem is, one of the Highland roads that would have been really good for the purpose of saving time, of saving distance, has some fords, and the fords are at the end of this. Well, they are in the southern part where all the rain was. So we expected, okay, when we get there, we might not be able to cross this ford with our car or with our Jeep, and it would have been very, very risky, because then we would have been nearly there, and when we then get to the point, okay, we need to turn around and drive all the way back, then yeah, we would have been screwed basically. There's a second road connecting the north with the south, going through the Highlands, but in order to get there, you were almost at the western side of Iceland again. So, and as we were at the eastern side, there was not so much gain, and there would have been no benefit in doing this. And so we decided, okay, the only real useful way and method to continue on our journey is, let's just drive all around Iceland. Let's just start early in the morning and drive along the main ring road, but not the direction we intended, but the opposite direction. So we at first drove to the north, then all the way to the west, down to the south, and as we reached the southeastern point, as we reached Reykjavik, the capital of Iceland, basically as we reached the point where we started our journey, as there only 50 kilometers away from Reykjavik is the international airport, we started to drive back to the east in order to get to the point where we wanted to go. In total, it was a 960 kilometer long drive, as there is a speed limitation of 90 kilometers per hour. You can do the math that it was a long day. We also, because you can't just sit inside the car and drive, because this would result in you losing your mind or so. We did some stops, and in total, when I look at my travel log, we started at 8:23 a.m. and we arrived at our destination at 9:59 p.m. So 13 hours on the road. Phew, this was a long day. This was a very, very long day. I named it a crazy ride in my travelogue. Okay, and this might get also crazy, but I really like to. Guess I don't like to do this. I think this is too risky. Let's just return to the tower and see how the illuminated pass looks like. Wow, it was just crazy doing this super long ride. As I said, we spiced things up a bit by making another stop at some beautiful parts. We made a stop at the road where we started to drive to the Eskja, this huge gigantic mountain, and where the Highland road started, because as a tourist you often think, hey, I like to bring back a souvenir, like a piece of rock or so, like a stone, and hey, this looks gorgeous, this is awesome, I like this. This is cool. It's really cool seeing this illuminated pass. This is exactly how I envisioned this. Nice. Awesome. Perfect. Cool. I'm happy. I'm super happy. This is awesome. This is exactly what I wanted to see. Wow. I found at the Eskja some obsidian or dragon glass, if you're a fan of Game of Thrones. So but in the end I thought, okay, when I take those stones with me, I already have some obsidian from previous journeys to Iceland here, and in the end they will just collect dust, and there's no sense having those stones here. So I thought, okay, when I give it back to the Icelandic nature, when I give it back to the trolls and the fairies and all the other mysterious inhabitants of Iceland, then they are more happy, and maybe it gives me good fortune. And so we also did a stone return ceremony where we returned the stones back to Iceland, and we hid them we hid them somewhere. I don't want to. I'm quite sure you never will find them, but Since we don't want other tourists like, hey, look at this beautiful collection of stones, we tried our best to hide them, that no one will just say, okay, thank you for this collection of stones. And yeah, now I hope that all the trolls and fairies and elves and yeah, who else is living there is now happy and enjoying those new rocks. And so we did some fun. We had some fun during the ride, but at the end of the day, after this crazy long ride, you were super exhausted. We were lucky. We also had some beautiful rainbows, and it was nice because by driving all around Iceland, we saw basically all the various regions of Iceland, and so it was okay. Normally, you do this turn all around Iceland over 1 or 2 weeks, and we did it one day. But yeah, since we have been to Iceland several times before, it was alright. It was alright. And so we managed to get in one day to the opposite side of the blocked road, which was good. And it was very good because the next day was awesome. The next day, beautiful weather and some very, very beautiful scenery I will talk about in the next episode. So Iceland Report 2017 continues. Wow, I think it will continue for some time because, yeah, October 3rd coming up next, and I think we left on October 6th. So yeah, maybe 1 or 2 episodes still to go. I hope you're enjoying it, and I hope you will be joining me in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, my name is Sebbi. See you!